thighs and fishy breast.
Good health to you.
They say you're the best blacksmith in the whole region. That metal you've tempered never breaks.
Ah, nothing but old wives' tales. Of course some of my pieces have broken, but only ever here, at the smithy.
No one's ever returned anything for you to rework, though, have they?
Not that I recall, but I can't remember everything.
Father was a blacksmith all my life. He always stoked up the furnace till it roared gently.
Fine words and no mistake.
It's,
It would be a
And is...
Yeah.
And...
So, from the beginning. The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies. Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am
could do with a
poor.
bite to eat.
The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you'll not wither, darling mine. Now, for the last time. The sun, he hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out. He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry. You're the one who's in charge.
Yes?
Monk's so old.
Oh, if bad I should...
Some kind of... All right. Yeah. Yes, So,
Jesus, look where you're going.
So, in but
I'll wager that Jerome has taken them out again.
I think I have it.
Yes?
It's poisoning from.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. We shall have to prepare some
I could help with.
Really?
Yes.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it?
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile...
Merhoyed.
Oh, yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has...
Thank you, brother. There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than any.
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of...
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry. I feel quite hungry. I could do with a bite to eat. Could do with a bite to eat. So, here I am.
It doesn't look good at all, my boy.
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
You're back?
Yeah.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
Brother, is that you?
Yes, yes, the sled.
Is this holy?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others.
I could do with a bite to eat.
You're back?
Of course, I always keep my word.
I don't doubt that, naturally. Did you deliver my will?
Not as yet.
Then be quick about it. A man on his deathbed must set his house in order.
Don't worry, I brought a Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy. You have hands.
Good day.
I brought some help, as promised.
I'll let you, I will. But it's taken you too long, Henry. Half the village have got...
I did everything I could.
Still clinging on. But save all the saints showing their mercy,
Let's hope the cure will help her.
Let's hope so, Henry. And if not, now open up that shed.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Now let's wait and see.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Bless you.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyed, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who, only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. You know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Uh-huh. How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
a fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking, and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Why did you attack Merhoyed?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never are.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you...
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did...
Who else knows about...
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
You said you used to bring other things.
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got...
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
What were the letters?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I?
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me.
That's for Sir Radzig to judge.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand. Step back from that heathen, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say! Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's... Don't stand in my way, Melikar! Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
He's coming with me. He's Sir Radzig's prisoner, and only Sir Radzig has the right...
I don't give a fuck about you, or Sir Radzig fucking Kabila! That bastard killed my boy!
You'll have to deal with me first.
Bollocks! Kurva! Bring it on! Where you